What's interesting is if people are standing out at the doorway, you can tell right away what they're here for. If they're under the age of 30, they're here to find ghosts. If they're over the age of 30, they're here to see the art center. There was a story that a bride in the early days of the Gerber house hung herself on the staircase, and reportedly she's seen every once in a while. There are two other reported what I call folklore. One is a sister who walks around the laundry area and the bakery area in the basement. When we're talking about the phenomenon of spirits and ghosts here at the Collingwood Art Center, one of the stories goes that in this upper left-hand side of the balcony, there was a hooded figure, and people rehearsing here on stage would have their rehearsals, and every once in a while they would look up and they would see this hooded figure up in the balcony. I once had a person who went to grade school here come through, and when I described the phenomenon of the hooded figure, she said, "Oh, that's Sister Marcella." And they said Sister Marcella was always up in the balcony area there watching the plays. Right now in the Collingwood we have probably about 45 artists. On a typical basis you'll have about 60 artists in residence here. Some actually living in the facility, others having studios that they rent out to do their work in. I sometimes say we have a lot of strange happenings here, but not of a ghost or a spirit nature. This place is much more a place for the living than it is for the dead. So we're hoping that people come down and experience what the Collingwood has to offer.